Hey Gemini, welcome to your first half of September reading. I'm bringing you a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun and Rising. May not resonate with everyone, that's okay. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. Just wanted to make an announcement. Please feel free to join us in the Priestess Lounge. There is a link below every video that says please join us in the Priestess Lounge. It's a private Facebook group associated with this channel. It is not a tarot group per se, just a bunch of lovely people walking the spiritual path together. And we'd love to have more Gemini energy in the group. So please feel free to click the link, answer the 2 questions, and we'll see you in the group. The last announcement is that on September 1st, not sure if you heard it, I did announce that I added a monthly subscription option for the extended. So the first link in the description box is always for the individual, but then if you scroll down a little bit more, you will see there are monthly subscriptions based on element. Click on any one of those links to take a look at what it's all about. But it is a promotional offer of $11 a month for a monthly subscription, which means if you're an air sign and you buy the Air monthly extendeds, you'll get all the Gemini, all the Libra, and all of the Aquarius readings for $11 a month. That price goes away after tomorrow, which is my birthday. So the $11 a month is good through the 11th. Just wanted to make you aware of it. All right, let's see. I'm pulling 2 cards for you, Gemini, from Wisdom of the Oracle. 1 for Divine Masculine, 1 for Divine Feminine. As always, feel free to flip the energies around if you need to. Your storyline is more important than the labels. Ah, beautiful. Masculine gets milk and honey. Milk and honey. It's about abundance. It's, you know, the land of milk and honey, where everything tastes sweet. It does also feel a lot like the 10 of Cups card with the rainbow there in the background. And feminine gets yang. Wow. Card number 1. Yang. Time to ignite the torch. Ace of Wands energy right there. Beautiful. Okay. And then I'm going to pull 1 card for just the Geminis watching from Sacred Traveler. Sacred Traveler. These messages are good. I like to use them or suggest them for between readings. I do try to bring everyone 2 readings a month. And that way you can kind of think about it, meditate on it, journal around it. Just really lovely messages. All very enlightening and encouraging. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Wow, Gemini, that's gorgeous. I love it. It's almost as if the castle, which I felt the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, it's in a bubble, right? The bubble. Your light is shining brightly, reaching your destination. Just gorgeous. Yes. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups is culminations, right? Completions, reaching the destination. Beautiful energy for you there, Gem. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your connection. Masculine, showing up in the energy of Temperance. That is a card of Sagittarius, but it is about patience and self-control. And, yeah, just sort of going with the flow, reading the energies, being patient as you bring everything into balance and flow. It is a card of alchemy as well, so transmuting the energy. It is about self-restraint and self-control. Wow, feminine, King of Wands. There is your yang. That is it right there. So King of Wands, if the feminine's coming through in the energy of the King of Wands, then they are surely clear on what they want. All the kings have extra swords. The queens have extra cups. The queens have the cups for the emotion and the compassion, and the kings have the swords for logic and reasoning and strategy. So I almost feel as if this, if the feminine is coming through as the King of Wands, it is an energy of knowing what you want and going for it. You know the mantra. I see it. I want it. I claim it. It's mine. Boom. So if it's about someone else, though, then it could be about a King of Wands that the feminine is dealing with. But when you show up in the energy, it is usually about the person. Okay. Interesting way. 2 fire signs to start. Interesting, Gem. Well, there's the King of Swords. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the past. Yeah, being very clear, wanting to approach things the right way, coming from high ideals. Focus is on communication and logic, not so much on the emotions. This is now swords on swords. Not always very warm and fuzzy, can kind of be steely and remote. Masculine's present experience, definitely the 2 of Swords. They are at a crossroads right now. That's why they're being very, very patient. Very, very patient. Really trying to read the energies correctly as they weigh everything in their mind. The 2 of Swords can be a card of crossroads. It can also be a card of that inner search for clarity around a decision that has to be made. I'm seeing all this Swords energy, and then, right. This is either walking away from or going in search of. So we'll check it out. 8 of Cups, though. It's something, if it's walking away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling. Could be walking away from drama, or could be going in search of that 2 of Cups. Right? The 8 and the 2, you bring them together, you get the 10 and the rainbow. So we'll see. Let's check out the feminine side now. Okay. Queen of Wands. Wow. There's our 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Wow, Gemini. Check this out for the feminine. Yeah, right? Let me pull it closer. So we have a king and queen. Lots of chemistry, lots of passion. Neither one will take prisoners. They play full out for sure. This is what you're playing full out for, the 10 of Cups. And then in the future, we have the Hermit. That's some Virgo energy there. So I'm feeling as if there will be a little bit of a solitary journey ahead for the feminine. A little bit of a deeper dive for their own self-growth, personal growth, and self-awareness purposes. Hermit can just be also the energy of being the guide, guiding the connection. Patiently moving through a phase of transformation is this masculine. Scorpio energy in the Death card. Not giving up, persevering. This is a big challenging, this is a phase of, this is stress. I'm feeling a stressful transformation. The Death card, something has to die off so something new can come in, and it's a struggle for this masculine. They are exercising self-control and restraint, and a lot of patience here. The alchemy can be found in the Death card, and it is difficult for them, and it's all around the feminine. Yeah, the Empress underneath leads me to believe that this masculine is going through a phase of change with regard to the feminine. They may not even be aware that that's what it's about, because it's underneath, so it's in the subconscious realm. Not yet in quite in conscious awareness. In the past, King of Swords. Taking some time. This masculine had to take some time to heal. Could be the Gemini. But it's about, healing after some sort of situation where they may not have been able to live up to their own ideals, or something had to be cut out. Yeah, wow. There's kind of no mistaking this. King and Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords may have come in the past, could have been this feminine, and just said, look, this is not the way I play, because I know what I want. And I want someone who knows what they want. So I'm feeling as if that happened. I feel, because it's in the past, the King and Queen of Swords, it means that it's, obviously air energy, Gem, so it's your realm, but I feel that there was a lot of communication, conversation, possibly disagreements. Yes, look, more swords on the bottom, stuck energy, overthinking things. The masculine underneath was just kind of feeling trapped and stuck. Now, more swords energy in the energy of decision making, at a crossroads. What am I going to do about this? How do I proceed? Not having the clarity. Two of Swords. Trying to manifest some clarity for sure. And there's some resistance in that Seven of Wands. Resisting the communication. Something they need to communicate about. It could be something very toxic. The Seven of Wands and that Devil card, resisting something maybe toxic, a pattern that kind of keeps repeating. I'm saying that because I see the Death card, so some energy has to be transformed, and what they're resisting communicating about is that whatever it is that they would like to see die off. So it could be the masculine's behavior patterns. Something toxic, could be obsessive energy in that Devil. It's Capricorn, just so you know, which Capricorn is usually highest vibration is steadfast and loyal and hardworking and dedicated and determined and focused. And now see how my energy's changing? And in their negative, dark energy, the shadow self becomes obsessive and controlling and manipulative and demanding. So you can kind of see which way this may be going, wanting to communicate about the darker energies that I feel they're trying to transform from with regard to this feminine. So it does kind of feel like it's the masculine's issue. They're really working on self-control and restraint in the Temperance card. Wow. In the future, Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're walking away from the Queen of Wands. Here's the Queen of Wands. So it's going to kick up all kinds of insecurities. They'll be reluctant around it. They'll have some hesitation. This is fear. This is fear. Fear of the unknown. Going to pull one more on that, yeah. And just kind of pulling back. Both of these cards are Pisces energy, I'll just say that. But it feels as if this masculine has fear and hesitation and delays gratification, walking away from some drama with the Queen of Wands is the way it looks to me. And just putting themselves, like these two cards feel aligned, because with the Temperance and the Hanged Man, what we get is thinking before acting, sizing up the situation, looking at it from all angles, not acting impulsively, making, delaying all kinds of gratification. If I already said that, I apologize. Waiting for the enlightenment is what I meant to say. You can see the glow around his head there. And then in Temperance, the glow behind the angel. It's all the enlightenment of the divine. Feminine. Whew, King of Wands. Ready to work together, wanting someone who's forceful and ready to work together, to come toward the feminine with love, romance, in the here and now, to kind of co-create something, taking the connection to the next level, a desire for that. In this case, even though, I feel like the feminine is showing up in the energy of the King of Wands, because they're kind of moving out of the realm of the emotion. They're trying to take things into the here and now. That is it. Like let's do this. Let's do this. I can't do it without you. Are you in or are you out? Yeah, there. See, underneath is a King of Pentacles, someone who's rock solid, stable, grounded, dependable. The person who shows up for you, this is a masculine archetype of life partner. And I feel like this feminine's ready, but wants this masculine to come toward the feminine with passion and romance. I see a feminine who doesn't want anything wishy-washy. Who wants someone who may be ready to settle down. That's the goal underneath. It's outside of conscious awareness perhaps, but it's bubbling up under the surface there. Queen of Wands in the past. More fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and the King and Queen of Wands. But it's more about, I mean, if you happen to be the Gemini feminine here and this is making sense to you, but you're like, no, I'm the Gemini, that's okay. It's just an energy. Wow. Look. Queen of Wands with the 4 cups. That is some friend zoning right there. Friend zoning, being friend zoned or friend zoning. Complacency. Underneath, it's very interesting. Underneath is the Ace of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands. So there was some energy underneath, a desire to manifest a new beginning or the next level of this connection, which is what I see over here. You know, taking it to the next level, making a commitment. And I feel as if this feminine went in fully charged with their passion, in their power, right? Ready to claim what they want. The Queen of Wands is no one to trifle with. Very passionate, and they're usually good leaders, and you kind of can't take your eyes off them. They're very alluring, regardless of what they look like. They're kind of just got it all in their energy. And then we get this 4 of Cups. So I feel as if the feminine on some level felt friend-zoned or rejected. And the 9 of Cups, in this case, does not feel like wish fulfillment. It feels like complacency. Whoever this masculine is, it seems to me that their response to the feminine was, well, things are kind of good the way they are. Why do we need to change? I'm kind of happy with the way things are. So I feel like this feminine got rejected or perceived the situation as a rejection. Underneath, really trying to manifest a new beginning or a higher level of commitment in the connection. What you're hearing, if you're hearing it at all, I can hear it, is thunder, big storms coming through. Florida in September. And now I've got the 10 of Cups. That would be your milk and honey energy. Leaving it up to fate. This 10 of Cups, the feminine's kind of letting go, saying, you know, I believe this is a fated connection. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Not really pushing the envelope there. Yes, and look what comes out underneath is the Hermit. Right now, aware that they may need to move forward on a bit of a solitary journey. Preparing to retreat, you know. Hermit is very reclusive, keeps to themselves, suffers in silence, does their own inner work. Very, very solitary figure. And that we've got now Sagittarius twice with the Temperance and the Wheel, and we have Virgo twice. So for some of you that will be important. And then the Hermit does come to pass. So you're here as a feminine, and on some level underneath, you think, well, I have to just remove myself from the situation. I think that's what you're going to do. I think it's something that could potentially happen. Wow. And then we've got the 10 of Cups on top of that. Whoa. Solitary journey for that 10 of Cups. Yeah. Looking out on the horizon in the future, dear feminine, and looking at the paths before you. There is no right or wrong. There is one path that is better for you than the other in a way, because it is all around this 10 of Cups, which is now here twice, since that's what you really want. That's what you really, really want. I do feel like you have to do that part of the journey, the search, the decision making on your own. It is possible that in the future you show up as the guide in the connection, guiding the connection to the 10 of Cups. That is also possible. So it can go either way. I like to say that because these are general readings for the collective, and I want to, and hear someone coming back to claim the passion, more Sagittarian energy. Gemini, you could be dealing with a Sag, you could be dealing with Pisces came out twice, Virgo twice, Sagittarius a bunch of times. Yeah. There we go. So I feel on some level, the Hermit, in the Hermit energy, the feminine will know, yep, and there's Ace and another Ace. Some aha moment about a brand new opportunity at passion, or a reigniting of the torch of passion with whoever is this Knight of Wands. For some of you, it can be someone else, not this masculine, coming back from the past, right? Because if you're choosing a path here as the feminine, you may choose to entertain someone from your past. If it isn't, and it is this masculine, as they return, you get a whole lot of clarity around the connection, insight, wisdom, knowledge, and a big reignition of the torch. So I will leave you there, dear Gemini. If this is speaking to you in the extended, I'm doing things a little bit different. I'm pulling one card. What is the situation we're really dealing with? What do we need to focus on right here, right now? What is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between you around that situation? What can you do about it, or what can you expect to come of it? And then one message from the masculine to the feminine. What do they want the feminine to know? What are they trying to communicate energetically? Same for the feminine's message to the masculine. One card for you, Gemini, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. I love that. It usually comes through as some really good advice, a pep talk, confirmation. Sometimes it's a warning, something to look out for. And then the outcome position, if timing's a factor, it would show up there, but we'll take a look at where this connection is going. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay well. Have a good rest of your day. The link to the extended is below. I'll be there in a second. Take care.